So last session, we discussed key technology and data trends that investment management organizations are facing today, and how the operating model will need to be transformed to keep pace with those trends. Today, we'll dive into another set of key trends that is defining the future of investment operations. Joining me today is my partner, Balcony Sun, who brings rich experience in operating model and operations excellence, serving various types of investment management organizations. Thank you for joining me today, Balcony.
Thanks, Kai.
So my first question for you is, what are some of the things that investment management organizations are doing today to evolve their operations?
I would say as the market and investment strategies continue to evolve, so does the role of investment operations within investment managers. So we see two roles for operations as emerging. The first one is as a key enablement partner to the front office, providing smart capabilities and insights. So that means being data-driven, consistent, and providing business-oriented support. The second thing is as a change agent or functional glue, bringing together many disciplines and business processes, leading the charge on cost management, new ways of working, launching new technological use cases, and also improving data literacy and the use of data across the organization.
Yeah, very helpful. Some great points in there. So what are some of the things you're seeing as when it relates to sort of how managers actually differentiate themselves from their peers?
I would say they need to be scalable and definitely responsive to support the business, especially in light of the new investment strategies, cost pressures, and changing regulatory environment. It's going to require a look at operating model and see if there's inefficient processes or tasks that are overly manual, if there's ways to better structure the team to allow for more efficiency and standardization across asset classes, and finally, whether or not the team's equipped with the right set of tools and data to be able to effectively do their job. So there's definitely value in taking a holistic look at all these various angles, which we consider operating model elements. We also see more digitized and data-driven operations, exploring emerging technologies such as AI with a continued focus on automation, straight-through processing, and also analytics.
Those are some really great insights. One more topic I was curious about is outsourcing. We see that sort of come and go over the years. What are some of the things you see investment managers do vis-a-vis outsourcing?
I would say that's a great question. We've seen that more investment managers are actively exploring the option to outsource across the middle and back office functions to enable whether that's capacity for innovation, more cost efficiencies, or simply having a less complex technology or operations ecosystem. But the important thing to remember here is that outsourcing is not the right answer for every business. It needs to be fit for purpose, looking at cost and benefit in both short and long term. It's also good to look at the organization's change appetite and also the key risks involved. If you do go down the path of outsourcing, you need to think about which activities should be outsourced and which should be retained. Another question to ask is, are you talking to the right partners or vendors based on their services, location, and future technology roadmap? Very importantly, will you have an effective oversight function supported by the right service level agreements? So the bottom line here is outsourcing is a big change in operating model, and there are success criteria to these transformations. So we try to bring these leading practices and lessons learned to our clients.
Very helpful, a lot to think about there. Clearly not a one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to outsourcing. So thank you, Balcony, for joining me today. We discussed the importance of rethinking investment operations as a function of the investment manager of tomorrow. Please join us next time as we dive into another necessary ecosystem support, which is the role of private markets in enabling investment managers.